Good evening, this is Malkazir here, returning with another installment into the Final Fantasy XIV series. We are nearing the end of the original Realm Reborn storyline. It looks like, of course, there is a queue, per usual. So we're just going to have to wait here a few seconds in order for enough people to leave, in order for me to hop in. So sure, I'm hoping I don't have to do any filler in order to reach the appropriate levels for these final story missions, but I guess we'll find out. What happened to... All my stuff has changed for my microphone settings. Hopefully I still sound good. Let's at least throw in some noise suppression. Still not working. Let's update it here. Test, test. Nope, still getting all the noise. Fine, that's not working. We'll do a noise gate. Sorry everyone watching, this is... I don't understand what happened to all my settings. Test. Well, it's still, whatever. I'll figure this out another time. It seems like it's not going to be able to fix the issue. Hopefully I sound good. Let me take just a test recording real quick and see. Oh, I'm already recording, so nope. Oh well. I guess we'll just go ahead and get started. Hopefully if anybody starts to watch, they can tell me what's going on here. Okay, so yes. Last we were playing, we were getting into the Imperial, where is it? This over here, Castrum Century. That's where they're holding Minfilia and our other brethren from the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. So I have to put on their armor and give them a salute because we're going to be stealing one of their Magitech pieces of gear. Can't even think of the name of it right now. So we can hopefully sneak into the base and rescue our comrades. In fact, while we're running, let's see if I have to put it on right out. So there's the helm. Can't change gear in the middle of combat. You still following me? There we go. So I have both pieces of armor on, so you guys should not have any issues, but then we have to give them an / Imperial salute. Carry on, soldier. Insurgents gathering to the east, you say? Judging by your description, they are well beyond the perimeter, but I will not have it said that I was remiss. You return to the scene and keep an eye on those insurgents. Should not go awry, use your smoke signal to call to us. Perfect. Fiance's sending me a lot of TikToks. I'll watch it later, babe. Sorry. Yeah, these things have like no stats, so I lost quite a bit of armor, etc. because I'm wearing these instead of the actual gear I usually wear. Which is fine, it's part of the story, but it kind of sucks you have to do that every now and then. Oh, later. That's a long top. Use the Imperial smoke signal. Huh. Let me see if I can put my stuff on. Not just say like, nope, you have to have Imperial stuff on. I hope you don't mind my joining. Seeing as we're seizing advanced weaponry, I thought it best to be on hand. Thanks, Sid. Ah, there she is. This is the place, but where is the enemy? Sir, over there. Send in the Reaper. Let us make an example of these insurgents. Fight, 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 fight. Keep hitting the Reaper until it stops moving. Put down all foot soldiers, then concentrate on the Reaper. At least they're weak. Hostile detected. Engaging. It's not easy being an engineer. No, that's it. Can you stop healing the Magitech? Your armor is not overclocked. What is that? Your armor's gone into overdrive. If you value your life, scan its sights. Don't get hit by it, is what you're saying. Damage is up. Boop. Oh, going back for it, and it doesn't matter. It is finished. Duty complete. That did the trick. I said, I agree. Certainly a tricky one, that one. At last, our very own suit of Magitech armor. Not what you look a gift chocobo in the beak. It does seem rather the worse for the wear, doesn't it? Biggs, Wedge, what's your honest assessment? Well, there's the fact that she's smoking, of course, but looking past that, I'd say she was structurally sound. I don't like the way these legs are buckled. I hate to say this, but the servo mechanism may be damaged. Eh? But aren't those things protected by thick armor plate? They are, yes. It's odd, the casing doesn't seem to have taken a blow. I suspect we're dealing with a faulty part. Well, whatever it is we're dealing with, we're not resting till it's fixed. Not 1 week of sleep. You got that, Wedge? Oh, cart chocobo. I heard that. All hall has been set aside for our use in Revenant's Toll. That's where we'll carry out the repairs. Look for us there, Malchazar. Or you can just take me with you. I'm going to limp it back, literally. Okay, let's get back to town. Just around the corner, so I'm not even gonna teleport. Later. I don't want to fight you, Nixes. It's Slaffborn. The Magitech armor. Sid and the others took it inside. Go on in and join them. Proceed to their workshop. Don't mind if I do. We've now had time to take a close look at the Reaper. Our preliminary diagnosis was correct. She's structurally sound, but her servo mechanism is faulty. You needn't worry, though. The Exhibit will see her restored to her former glory in no time at all. Give those two something to mend, and they will think of naught else till the job is done. 'Tis a marvelous thing to behold, provided you remind them to visit the privy. Ooh, I can actually get a better weapon from that. What is that? What do they give me? Ooh, a cobalt shamshear. And a better, look at that. It's better by quite a bit, actually. That one has a much better block rate, but far less block strength. That's fine. Okay. It's the stats that really matter. Okay. The repairs are proceeding apace. It shouldn't be long now before Biggs and Wedge complete their work. There is, however, one small problem. As you may recall, the Machina's servo mechanism was discovered to be faulty. Wedge has subsequently ascertained that the Magitech core which derives it is worn beyond use. Such cores are rather fragile devices, which must be replaced at regular intervals. Thanks to the negligence of our Imperial colleagues, however, the one used in this Reaper was long overdue. Alas, we do not have access to a ready replacement here in Mordona, but all is not lost. Wedge thinks he may have identified an alternative solution. Go and see him, would you? It looks by the details to you. The League Chiefs has already informed the Magitech core is worn beyond use. We need to find a replacement. I thought about having a more appropriate more Reapers, but even if the dunderhead maintenance engineers at Castle Teacher had remembered to replace their cores, we would risk arousing Imperial suspicion. We do not despair, for I believe there is a solution: to substitute the Magitech core with a mammoth heart. In case you didn't know it, the mammoth heart can be used to grant sentience to an automaton. By my reckoning, such a device should be more than capable of regulating the armor's servo mechanism. We'll just need to make some minor modifications to the housing unit. I've already placed an order for a first-rate mammoth heart with the goldsmith skill. All that remains is for someone to go to Uldan and collect it. Oh, and pay for it. Did I mention how much they cost? No? Well, they typically cost something in the order of... I hope you don't mind footing the bill. It's just for a good cause. We'll spend money. People are already starting the fireworks outside, and it's raining too, so that's double exciting. Come on. Goldsmith's Guild. Nope, I don't want to become a goldsmith yet. Hello there. Come to collect a mammoth heart, you say? Well, then you must be here on behalf of Garland Ironworks. I've taken the liberty of picking the finest example we have. A heart fit for a prince among mammoths. Payment? Oh, that won't be necessary. The heart is for Master Alphino's personal use, after all. He notified us a short while ago that his manservant will be coming to collect it. Tender in years though he may be, Master Alphino has been a benefactor of ours since my predecessor's time. The Goldsmiths Guild wouldn't dream of charging him. But here's a mammoth heart. May it serve you well. Oh, I'm pleased to pass on my compliments to your master. Back and forth. Booty. There we go. Want to go in? And hardly needs saying, but try not to be seen. Why? I'm inside a friendly location. Why would I be seen? I'm confused. Wedge. Do you have the mammoth heart? I can't wait to see if it works. The clockwork soul of a mammoth. Hurrah! Thank you so much. But this is magnificent. It must have cost an emperor's ransom. Free of charge, courtesy of Alphino, coming from an influential family certainly has its advantages. And without further ado, let's give it a try. I've already modified the housing unit, so it should slide right in. There, she's ready. Magic armor, engage. Or not, ha ha ha. She just needs a loving tap, I'll wager. Nods, there's the nods. Keep it going. Yes, she's alive. Let's take her outside and put her through her paces. Malgazar, would you care to do the honors? Let's do this. Hop in the pilot seat. We'll begin as soon as you're ready. First, I'd like you to try climbing the tangle of crystals yonder. As far up as you can go, if you please. Oh, and if for some reason you need to dismount, simply come back here and we'll start again. No anomalous movements evident from either log, or from either leg. Good. Next, jump back down and then sprint north, quick as you can. Leg joints absorbing all impact of that incident. Excellent. Please make your way back, Malgazar. This one actually has some really good music when I actually get it as a permanent mount. I'll turn on the actual mount music when I get that. The torso remains stable during vigorous motion. Excellent. And that concludes our test. Thank you for your cooperation. Here is a summary of my findings. The drivetrain is in sound condition. With some fine-tuning, we can expect a noticeable improvement in performance. As for the servo mechanism, I'm afraid it's not nearly as responsive as it should be, and I'm at a loss as to explain why. The mammoth heart is in pristine condition and should be installed correctly. Perhaps its inner workings are simply too different to operate harmoniously with the armor's other mechanisms. Whereas Magitech cores serve only to conduct impulses, mammoth hearts enable automata to process the information collected by their sensors as feelings. Maybe she doesn't feel like part of the team, in which case we should all do our best to make her feel welcome. Click. All right, Biggs. Daft as it felt, I gave it my best. I welcomed myself to a bloody standstill. What were you expecting to do anyway? Bob us a curtsy? No doubt you're wondering why the servo mechanism is so important as to warrant this silliness. Without it, the pilot would be required to control the armor's every movement manually. This would be an onerous task at the best of times and wholly impractical during battle. Using a mammoth heart in place of the War Match Deck core seemed a promising solution. Alas, the device does not appear to be compatible with Garlean technology. Wedge, are there no other ways we might demonstrate our appreciation to our friend here? I'm at my wit's end, Chief. She just doesn't seem convinced. We could try a little dance, perhaps, or cheer our heads off. Imperials, they've come for the armor. And we decided to test it on the side of the castrum. Damn it, they have us cornered. We could have done on the other side of Revenant's Toll, but whatever. There's the Reaper. Take him to the traitor Garland. And is that the Icon Slayer? Oh, bollocks. Call for reinforcements. The hells you will. Yes. We've located the Stolen Reaper. Requesting immediate assistance. Respond. Respond! It's no use, sir. There's some sort of interference. Curse you, Garland. All went to plan. No matter. If we can't reclaim it, destroy it. Oh, they happen to have this on hand. Bloody hells. Alcazar, protect the armor at all costs. We cannot suffer the enemy to use a weapon against us. Whatever. We're not done doing our hard work. Yes, block it all. Can you stop shooting me? I know it's kind of your job right now, but still. They're on their own. Yeah, where are you, dudes? You're over there. Just watching. I want to keep them away from Maggie. Complete. That was easy. Yay! Oh. Chief, look, she moved. Now she deigns to grace us with her presence. Took us a good while, but we're finally ready. It's time to infiltrate Castrum Sentry and rescue our comrades. There, the finishing touch. Yeah. Aw. Put the Garland Ironworks symbol on it. The servo mechanism is now fully functional, and all it took was a simple fight to the death. Remind me not to install Mammoth Heart aboard the Enterprise, would you? Much as I love her, I'd rather not be required to profess it before boarding. But enough of that. Let us see to our final preparations. Thanks to Biggs and Wedge, the Reaper is as good as new. Or as prepared as we're like to get. My mount speed and more donut has increased. How go your preparations, Balcazar? We leave as soon as you're ready. Nod. Glamant, you came. I thought I'd give you a roaring send-off. 'Tis the least I can do for the fine men and women that are about to make my lifelong wish come true. Well, we'll do our best. It occurs to me, for all the help you've afforded us, we know little and less about you. What did the Empire do to earn your ire? But I fear I put curiosity before consideration. I quite understand if you'd rather not relive those memories. No, I don't mind, really. Truth be told, a part of me was itching to tell you my tale. Mind you, 'tis hardly novel. I ain't the first to suffer at Imperial hands. Like most folk, I used to have a mother. She was sweet, caring woman, with a smile never far from her face. There was a sister, too. Pretty little thing she was, gentle as a lamb but tough as nails. We were poor folk, living simple lives, but we knew happiness just the same. And then the Imperials came and took all that away. When Alamigo fell, they put my family in a camp. Being a lad, I was made to do hard labor, while my mother and sister were forced to do far worse. They hid their suffering from me as best they could, but I knew, and the thought of it drove me mad. We had to escape, and so I hatched a plan to get us out of the city. We were picking our way through a gorge not far outside the walls when they caught up to us. And rather than allow themselves to be taken again, my mother and a sister leaped over the edge before my very eyes. Heartbroken as I was, I didn't put up a fight when the Imperials clapped me in chains and dragged me back. 'Twas some years after that I escaped again, and that time I got away. I swore then that I'd get revenge on the Empire and become an adventurer so as to hone my skills and earn the coin I needed. But 92 decades since have gone by, what have I achieved? Bugger all, that's what. Not like you lot. You ain't been here 10 minutes, and you've already done more than I managed in 10 bloody years. He's just polishing. Polish. You give us too much credit, Glomment. We seek only to rescue our friends. Well, what's more important than that? At any rate, after you've got your friends back, we're planning on going after the Empire. And don't pretend you ain't. I've helped a few folk take on the Imperials over the years, and every time I have, it's helped stave off my appetite for revenge. A summit tells me I won't be going hungry for a while with everything you've got planned. And are you sure that will satisfy you? If you wish to strike back at the Empire with your own hand, you need only say the word. We'd be glad to have you with us. Tempted that your offer is, I'm afeard I must decline. I swore to get revenge on the Empire, 'tis true, but I've long since realized that the front lines are no place for a man like me. There's some as would call me craven, but I prefer to think of myself as a realist. My talents lie in scheming, you see, not score swordplay. Help a fool like you is how I can make the most difference. But that's quite enough storytelling for one day. Best not keep your friends waiting any longer. I'll be praying for your safety and success. May Ralger give you strength. Yeah. Wherever the Empire goes, misery invariably follows in its wake. For the sake of all who call Eorzea home, we must put an end to Gaius's ambitions. But first, we have friends to rescue. Biggs, Wedge, and I will lie in wait east of Castle Sentry, just outside the Stronghold's patrol perimeter. Join us when you're ready. Oh, don't forget to wear your disguise, or this will be the shortest rescue mission in history. I'll put on my disguise when I get over there, in this case one of those Nixes decides to pull me in and be a jerk. Look how much faster I run now. Oh yeah. See, it's red because I don't have I can't turn it in right now. Or continue the quest. That's what that little arrow means. To continue, you must do something else. There they are. Looks like I have to take it down a mud puppy to even talk to Sid. Yep. Chocobo in the flank. You're right. Alright, so now I'm going to put that gear on again. There we go. Now I can turn it in. Forgive me for saying so, but you cut quite a dashing figure in Imperial Black and Crimson. Ah, but now is not the time for jests. The helmet just looks ridiculous. Let's review the infiltration plan. Chasm Sentry lies just beyond. A short while ago, an Imperial patrol left to do its rounds. Alphino and I will create a diversion out here and keep them occupied for as long as we are able. Meanwhile, the three of you will enter the stronghold, posing as the patrol returning from duty. Should Alphino and I prove less distracting than hoped, I will contact you via Link Pearl. Be ready to beat a hasty retreat. Why aren't they wearing the helmets? Not allowed to see their eyes, I guess. Wedge will lead the way in the Reaper. Stay close to him. And I hardly need to tell you this, but don't do anything suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Oh, unless you wonder, Ida and Y'shtola left shortly before you arrived. We had planned that they should linger in the vicinity to cover a retreat in the event that Alphino and I attracted too much attention, but the approach of an Imperial vehicle forced us to improvise. Don't be too disappointed. They did at least leave a message for you. Something along the lines of, don't do anything reckless, if memory serves. Wise words. Alright, the Imperial Patrol should be returning any moment now. You'd best be off. Good luck, Malkazar. May the 12 keep you. I don't think they give me a moment to put my stuff back on before I actually have to fight, but it's fine.
You have spirit. That I will allow. Yet you struggle to the benefit of none, least of all, yourself. This echo of yours intrigues us. We desire only to understand it, and for that we need your help. You wish to be rid of the icons, do you not? You would have saved yourself a great deal of torment had you accepted our aid from the beginning.
Be quiet, Livia. No one likes you.
Tell me everything, and I shall end it quickly. Refuse, and though you beg for death, you shall not have it. Which will it be? As you wish, my dear Minfilia.
Cake or death. That's what it sounds like to me.
Unpleasant though it will be for all concerned, you leave us no choice but to employ more rigorous methods of study. Be so kind as to deliver the prisoners to Castrum Meridianum.
Yes, milady.
That's a interesting moan, a whimper moan. Perform Imperial Salute. The three soldiers. Let's where are all my emotes? There we go. Hero salute. I'm just gonna put it over here so I don't have to keep typing it out. Oh, my apologies. I didn't notice you there, so engrossed was I in my task. You'd be engrossed too had the Tribunus commanded you to arrange for the prisoners to be transported. What prisoners do I speak of? You mean you haven't heard? Only the infamous Scions of the Seventh Dawn, captured by the Tribunus herself. If you don't believe me, have a look in the storage tower when you next pass that way. Storage tower, eh? That's a fine salute. Part of the maintenance crew from Occidens, are you? Welcome to Castor Mid-Century, engineer. What? Prisoners? Ah, you've heard the rumors then. Yes, they're being held in the storage tower, but I strongly suggest you pay them no mind. You were summoned here to work, not to gawp at Eorzea's defeated heroes. Now show a bit of enthusiasm, or I'll have you reported. Excuse me. This music's pretty good too. Greetings, comrade. Forgive me for asking, but you haven't visited the storage tower recently, have you? I only ask because I dropped something in there, and, oh, who am I fooling? I've fallen for one of the prisoners, alright? I dare say you know the one I mean. Eh? The svelte blonde? Goodness no. It's the llama felon lass I'm smitten with. She's so adorable it hurts. I want to sweep her up on my arms and squeeze her till my arms ache. What do you reckon it would take to convince the Centurion to lend me the keys so I can see her? What's this? You need access to the storage tower. What business have you there? At the Tribunus's behest, you say? This is highly irregular, but it would not do to make my lady wroth. Take my identification key. See that it is returned when your errand is concluded. Yeah, because that's how it works. This guy is so shiny. That magic shield. Security site, just as we expected. We're going to need a special key if we want to get past this bulkhead. Yeah. That's not suspicious at all. All the cheering in the middle of... they're gonna get us caught. All right. Examine the steel door. I wonder if they'll let me put my stuff on. Ooh. This will be a lot easier to do if I can do that. Watch them still talk to me as if I had this stuff on, though. They didn't expect me to change that early, did they? No. Ophelia and the rest. Thank goodness they're safe. Well, they're not safe. They're just alive. I am the one you want. Leave the others be. If you harm my friends, I swear I shall take my own life, and you shall answer to your mistress. Smirk. They still have their weapons. Taru, we must do something. We risk letting the entire castrum know we're here. Yep. You're right. Yeah, you're right. We might not get a better chance. Let's do this. This is the 3rd squadron. What is it? A Reaper seized wind. And this came to light only now? The culprits will have left a trail. Take as many men as you need and scour the area. I want that Reaper found. Now's our chance. Woo! That struck my last. Eliminated the intruders. I give him the salute just to rub it in. All right. Bind us together, we may yet succeed. Oh. Well, no, I can't. I aggroed everybody. Being bad. Well, let's kill everybody except the Ophion. Ow, I may lose because I didn't pay attention to what I was doing. Alright. There are more pressing matters. Yeah? Are there? I really have to kill you first? I may have to. He's healing me. I'm getting a little bit of health. I just don't know what from. Maybe from my brilliant conviction stuff. I didn't even have to break their bonds. I just beat everyone up. Malchazar, I was so scared. Aww. It was foolish of you to come here. You might have been killed. But thank you. I shudder to think what might have happened had you not arrived when you did. I say, did you not see Thancred anywhere? I'm beginning to fear for the fellow. Now, where is Thancred? I haven't seen him in a while. To linger here shall yield us no answer. Let us away ere the window to our liberty closes shut. Oh, Urianger, speaking in riddles. What did you say? Escaped? Then recapture them. Fail, and I shall have your head. And what have we here? Hello, Y'shtola. That Tribunus herself, just as you said. You have the eye of an Ahriman, Ida. Those are those one-eyed flying creatures. Well, she's kind of hard to miss in that showy armor of hers. Accursed scions, how did you slip our defenses? With unexpected ease, if truth be told. There chanced to be a commotion outside the castrum's walls, which allowed us to avail ourselves of the comforts of your vehicle. Y'shtola was just being polite. That was one of the most uncomfortable things I've ever stowed away in. It's no wonder it's called the Phantom Train. No passenger would be seen dead on it. Phantom Train, that's a reference to Final Fantasy VI. So you scuttled in the midst of the freight, like the vermin you are. I shall be sure to have words with the rat catcher. Such negligence is unforgivable. That is far from your most pressing concern. First, you must answer for your own wrongdoing, Livia Sas Junius. 'Twas you who led the raid on the Waking Sands. You who butchered unarmed men and women for the crime of being unworthy of capture. You killed our friends. We'll never forgive you. Nor shall we suffer you to plague Eorzea a day longer. Betake you to your guard. More intruders. Protect the tribunus. Confound it. Eat it with me. After them. Where is His Excellency? In the hangar, milady. In discussion with our guest. Alert him at once. Yes, my lady. Alert him at once. Yes, I'm going to stand here for a second and look at you weirdly. No, 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 no. So mad. There they are. Fan out and surround them. Must protect Tataru. Biggs, I'm going in. See everyone to safety. No, Wedge, don't do it. Oh no, Alcazar, hold them off. I'll look after Minfilia and Tataru. Said Papalimo and Urianger can fight. Heck yeah, here we go. Do not let the prisoners escape. Oh, there's a healer. Get out of here. Oh, he died. That was fast. Dang. Creation is shielded by energy is not its own. Yeah, I can take this down. Whatever generated shield is being here. We'll find it. Okay. I remember this. I need to run off and destroy that. Now it's not. Destroy the shield. Nice. More of them. Ah, there's no end of them. And they're still taking no damage. We labor in vain. Till the beast be divested of its shield, our blow shall not find them. We took down one of the shields. Alright, so there's one more. Yep, there it is. Shoot through walls. Makes sense. Now there's an Optio out here. Man of Colossus. You're not getting away. Think of the Colossus. I gotta do that real fast. What the hell's the new design? Have care. Where the unknown Let's Colossus is it? More like a colossal waste of iron. Thanks, Papalino. Alright, duty complete. He's red. That means he's better, right? We're trapped.
Take the leader, kill the rest. What the?
The Astola!
Can I always have that? That looks awesome.
Pray, forgive us our delay.
Papolino, Minfilia.
Ida!
What took you so long?
Grumpy old man.
Well, it's nice to see you too.
The reunion must wait.
Right. First things first.
Yes, let's get back to being heavily outnumbered.
You ditched your Magitech armor. Fool of a Lalafell!
Well, excuse me. She's all yours if you think you can do any better.
But there's no one in there. This is Sid. Can you hear me? I need you to count to 5, then jump. Understood?
One,
2,
3,
4.
Yeah, nod, with my beard going through my armor. How do we go through the top? Not the Magitech. We worked so hard.
I know not which is more pitiful, the charlatans who rule Eorzea, or the masses that clamor for their implausible panaceas. I see that which they cannot. This realm founders for want of a ruler with true power, the power to cast down icons. If you continue to deny this truth, it is the people who will suffer. Embrace reason.
Like, we can't hear you. We're way over here.
What in the 7 hells? Oh no. It's here.
12 preservers. They finished it. Ultima weapon.
So it has a name.
It is a relic of ancient Alag, excavated from its resting place deep beneath Alamigo. The Alagans used it to crush primal and foe alike, and now the Garleans mean to do the same.
Damn you, Gaius! Look! There! Beside the Black Wolf! An Ascian! An overlord, no less. His garb attests to that.
La Habrea. It could only be him. Thancred! He was La Habrea? No. No, this cannot be!
What it is?
We have to go now! Hang on!
Thancred! No!
All that time, the enemy was beside me, and I never even suspected.
Anybody
And to
suspected?
think that it was I who suggested that Thancred investigate the Asians. How could I have been so blind?
Look at his earring. Boop, boop. All that wind is making those move that much. Which makes sense. Kind of wide.
Small wonder the enemy knew our every move, and where to find us. Confound it all! No. No, this is not the time for self-doubt. The Alliance leaders staked their hopes on the Scions, but now they believe us all dead or missing. When they learn of the Empire's new weapon, we cannot be certain what they will do. We must go and offer them what assurances we can that defeat is not inevitable.
Smart. See how that works for
Cryo?
you.
This is Minthelia.
The situation may have taken an ill turn,
Forgive me if I seem brusque.
but the battle is
The
far
item
from
I
over.
requested.
And so long as we stand together,
Wonderful.
there shall ever be hope
I'm
of
sorry
victory.
to press, but we need it urgently.
The people of Eorzea falter for want of such hope. Let us provide
I am
it.
in your debt,
Let
my
us
friend.
bear to them the tidings that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn are returned.
Yeah.
Matters
Everybody
are
nods.
coming to a head. I hope we can count on you.
My regards to grandfather. I am ready. Let us pay a visit to the Council of the Alliance leadership.
Oh, I gotta read now. Dang it. Hells take the Black Wolf and his new toy. Rauban. Rally all available forces. I want them ready to move upon my word. And related to Slafferson. Slafferson. I'll do Slafferson, maybe. The order to sail. That is all. The maelstrom stands ready. What of the flames? Ready as we're like to be. I need only to give the word to Raoul. Has there been no word from Ishgard? None. The dragons have got their tongues. Silent to the last, I was unwise to hope for better. What would stir the Archbishop to open his holy mouth, if not this? And if he claims the fury for his god, 'tis bad comedy. The Holy See has made its choice. We will proceed without its cooperation. Oh. There we go. Okay. I believe we are all acquainted with the terms of the Black Wolf's ultimatum. We must agree upon the course of action. Not less than the fate of Eorzea hangs upon the decision of this council. This part should all be voice acted. I think it's pretty important. Van Belsar claims to wield the power to smite primals. Should we yield to him, he pledges to rid the realm of its false gods, yet offer resistance, and he swears that we shall share the primal's fate. Pardon me my bluntness, but I like not these choices. This is too great a decision for any one of our nations to make alone. Choose we surrender or resistance, we must answer as one, for if but one surrenders, the rest shall surely fall. Let us pray for the wisdom to do right by all our peoples. There we go. Thancred's plight troubles us all, yet we cannot allow anything to come between us and our goal. So long as the ultimate weapon exists, Eorzea will never know peace. Let us go to the Alliance leaders, Malchezaar, and help them make the right decision. False alarm. Grim tidings, Malchezaar. It seems that the word of Ultima's weapon's existence has already reached the Alliance leaders in the form of an ultimatum. They have gathered in the fragrant chamber and are deliberating their answer even as we speak. Beleaguered as they are, I fear they may well elect to lay down their arms in the belief that surrender will spare their people untold suffering. Yet nothing could be further from the truth. That which the Black Wolf offers will doom Eorzea, not deliver it, and the leaders must be made aware of this. Let us hurry to the Malchezaar and ensure they do not act in ignorance of the consequences. Leave the landing area. You should be able to just walk out. I guess that doesn't really matter. I just need to go to the Chamber of Rule, so I need to get to the nearest Aetheryte teleporter. And there's one right around the corner, which happens to be the one in the Chamber of Rule, so perfect. Sprint. Where am I going? There we go. The Council of the Alliance Leaders is presently in progress in the Fragrant Chamber. I must ask you to step away from the doors, sir. I'm Starry. You're here on the behalf of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. 1,000 pardons, my lord. Of course you may enter.
We keep treading the same ground.
I'm gonna mute this while I get a drink. I'll mute it now, I guess.
Van Belsar's demands are clear.
Alas, our minds are not.
I've never been one to shy from a fight, but if this weapon of theirs can do all they claim...
It has been 5 years since the calamity, and our people have scarce begun to rebuild their lives. Can we now, in good conscience, call upon them to risk what little they have left? I would spare them the pain of further conflict. Conflict, I say, though that would imply forces set in opposition. If the combined might of 3 primals could not stay Garlemald's new terror, what meaningful resistance can we offer? We who struggle to quell the foes who rise up within our own borders.
Sounds like they're defeated already.
Long have we fought the primals, but to what end? We strike them down at no small cost, only for them to rise again and again. Are we to play this profitless game for the rest of days? I, for one, grow tired of it. Mistake me not. I do not propose to trade one tyranny for another. I love liberty. But conciliation need not mean oppression.
By the 12, though neither of you cried surrender, your every word betokened it.
You tell him, Raban.
Not that I deny there is truth in what you say, nor can I rightly claim that Ul'dah is ready to fight. Refugees flood our gates, and beastmen swarm our land, while the great and the good do nothing. My flames struggle to bear the burden. I put on a grand show at the Remembrance Service, made all manner of lofty promises. I've made good on not a bloody one.
Do not blame yourself, Raban. You said only that which the people needed to hear. All present have done the same. Our citizens had become lost to hope. If our words serve to kindle it in them anew, better we speak than remain silent. Our enemy condemns us for failing our people. Yet what does he care for their well-being? While we labored to rebuild their lives, the Black Wolf built instruments of murder with which to end them.
Her Majesty speaks true. For all our failings, the people's well-being has ever been our foremost priority. While none among us ever doubted that the Empire would one day resume its war, we scarcely had means enough to solve the problems of the present.
Aye, which is why we look to others to safeguard our future. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Alas, they are gone, and the Black Wolf is at our door.
Is it perfect timing? Step in. Oh,
Admiral!
man.
I fear you are mistaken.
Dramatic timing.
Alphinord, Minfilia, and Seven Hells. Master Garland?
And you, dear friend.
Yes, me.
By Ralga, you're alive. All of you.
As we approached, I would swear I heard talk of surrender. But I know that cannot be. It is not the Eorzean way.
Hear me, my friends. Accepting the Garlean's offer to vanquish the Primals would be folly. Folly, I say. For might is not the answer to the primal threat. Indeed, the more the Empire exerts its strength, the worse matters will become. Primals enter this world when mortals call upon them, and mortals are wont to appeal to a higher power when they are desperate.
That sounds like real life.
Nothing is more certain to breed desperation in the beast tribes than the Garlean's proposed solution.
The true answer lies in a lasting peace. But the Garleans only know war and conquest. Should Eorzea fall into their hands, there will be such suffering as none can imagine.
We are not blind to the many challenges that each of your nations face. Yet you must not give in.
Aye. Remember 5 years ago when you wagered all for the sake of the realm? Remember what you fought for, what you were willing to die for. Let the memories rekindle the fire in your heart, for Eorzea has need of it again.
Come what may, we Scions will never give up the fight.
And Sid's just over there like, yeah, I'm just here. I'm not going to say anything.
And so I bid you stand with us. and together we shall safeguard the future of the realm.
A great man once said that a shrewd merchant grasps not for the quick profit, but invests in the future. Wise words, eh, Raoban?
Sid,
Your words stir and shame me in equal measure. How could I contemplate surrender? I know full well that all we have, we owe to the sacrifices of those who went before us. Yet the seeming hopelessness of our plight robbed me of my insight. We Gridanians have no love for war, yet we have still less for those who would threaten our homeland. Ever have we fought to protect those things we hold dear, and this shall never change. Gridania will go to war. We will fight the Empire for the sake of the realm and all who abide here.
Get that music going. Yeah, you know it's for real. Oh! She's ridiculous.
At long last, I hear words worthy of a founder of the Alliance. Raoban, are we to be outdone?
Yes, just say yes.
I lost one homeland. The thought of losing another had blunted my resolve. But no man knows better than I that if you want aught, you'd best be ready to die for it. With great danger comes the chance for great glory and great profit. We Uldans who have turned sand into gold know this well. How many times have we fallen into the pit of despair, only to have you pluck us out? I've fair lost count.
Who, me?
Reckless, the lot of you, like bloody pirates. Well, I won't waste my breath trying to talk you round, on account of being a pirate myself. And the pirate who shrinks from a challenge is no pirate at all. Those who would pick a quarrel with us must choose. Back down, or go down with all hands. Let the Garleans come. The united strength of Limsa Lominsa will be waiting for them.
If our realm is to be free of this pall of darkness, let it be by our own hands.
For Eorzea!
For Eorzea. Let's burn their notes.
We must needs consider how the weapon may be brought to bear against us.
The Maelstrom will secure strategic points along the coastline.
In the meantime, the flames will deploy at...
Be at ease, my friends. You have banished our doubts. Pray leave the military matters to us, and retire to the waking sands. We will send word anon.
Why didn't everybody nod? Ah. Alright. The Black Wolf's ultimatum. I don't know. I don't know if there's a lot more quests before the end of A Realm Reborn, so I'm only level 47. I may have to do some side stuff. I don't know, what's the... It does need a tank, so let's see if I... Well, but that's just for now. It may change. Get extra experience. Get a lot anyway, but that's fine. Always into the solar. Every time. Everybody's here. More voice acting? Or do I have to read?
I cannot well express my relief to think that the Alliance came so close to surrender.
But the fire in their hearts has been rekindled, and they will fight to the last.
This warmth inside. Did you feel it too, Grandfather? I would know something. Was that your power at work earlier?
Nothing of the sort. The leaders of Eorzea had lost their way. I merely helped them to find it again. Oh, hello. Yes, our party returned just a moment ago. How close are you? It's all right, Sid.
We must needs plan our next move. Pray continue liaising with your respective nations. Sid, would you be our man in Ul'dah?
I'll be whatever and wherever you need me to be.
We haven't a moment to waste. All right, let's do this.
Thancred's fate weighs heavy on my mind. I cannot bear to think of him enthralled to an Ascian. Mayhap you know this already, but the Ascians are immortal beings without physical form. Since time immemorial, they have fanned the flames of chaos from the shadows. That they might work unseen, the Ascians entrap and possess mortal men by means of malign artifacts known as crystals of darkness. One such crystal may yet be the key to saving Thancred.
This is a crystal of darkness.
A mere replica, created using data obtained from anomalous crystals found across Eorzea.
It comes to us courtesy of the students of Baldessian, our distant allies.
Seems dangerous to have that just floating around.
Even for an Archon, Thancred's talents are exceptional. We all had complete confidence in him. It was for this reason that none among us foresaw the danger in sending him to investigate the Ascians alone.
Thancred had been striving to fill the void left by Louisoix. Yet, it was plain that he was overtaxing himself.
Yeah, he would volunteer for everything and work till he was dizzy.
And the toll taken by his exertions made him vulnerable to Ascian influence.
The crystal that binds Thancred must be somewhere on his person. If we could but destroy it, his Ascian possessor would be compelled to relinquish control over him.
Good luck.
You have proven the stoutest of allies, standing with us through thick and thin. Yet the most perilous struggle is still to come. For the sake of the realm, and Thancred, I ask that you lend us your strength once more.
What happens if I say no? Oh, I'm gonna nod for it.
Thank you, from the bottom of my heart. As I am sure you are aware, the realm was saved from certain doom 5 years ago by heroes known as the Warriors of Light. What you may not be aware of is that your many feats in service to the Scions have prompted folk to make certain comparisons. I must confess, you do remind me of them.
I'm just that good.
Yet remember this, however glorious the past, It is the hero's lot to be judged on the deeds of the present. A new darkness threatens the realm, and the people cry out for a savior. I believe that you are he, a warrior of light, here in the present, guided by the crystal's will. Come, my friends. Let us fight to safeguard the future of our beloved Eorzea.
Do I get like a ridiculous amount of experience? Ah! Level 49. Level 49. Ugh. So I have to get a level and a half. Now it's on the healer. Just see if it'll update so I can do it as a tank. Dang it. Well, that's unfortunate. Now we just can't focus on the story right now. We'd have to actually... It's fine. Not a big deal. Alright, let's just join up. Get in the queue. Gotta do what we gotta do, right? All this stuff's almost busted. This is all the stuff you start with, too. Except for that. Huh? I think I'd start with that, too. That's new, but... Oh well. Update the paladin gear set. Dang it. Well, I do have a lot of options. Let's see if we get one I haven't done yet. Let's see. I haven't done... So remember, the check mark means I've done it. So I've done that one, that one, that one. I have not done Halatali. That one, yes, yes, yes. No, yes, and no. So there's like 3 of them that I have not done yet. Surprised I didn't get access to the trial roulette. Since I have 3 trials available, maybe I have to have more. Oh, it says a dungeon or trial will be selected at random, so they must have changed it. It used to be a dungeon roulette and then a trials roulette, or maybe not. No, I think this is the way it used to be. It's been quite a while. So they have 2 different ones here. This one's for whenever they come out with a new expansion, they put all the previous ones in the same one. So this is going to be the Realm Reborn, Heaven's Word, and Stormblood dungeons, and then this would be the Shadowbringers. Same with the trials. And same with raids when I get that far too. This one is Guild Hests, I think. I haven't done any of those. This one's PvP, and I think this one is for the few that you have access to. Actually, there's quite a few you can get access to here for the Golden Saucer. You can get cards, card battles, you can get chocobo races. You can get the Lord of Verminion, I think is what it's called. It's like a weird game where you have to like send your minions out to do stuff, and you have to destroy it. It's kind of like a MOBA. I'm the 18th tank waiting. Ridiculous. How quickly it changed. Healers are in short supply right now, apparently. Oh well, while we're waiting, just to see, let's see. How many more quests I have before the end of Realm Reborn. 5. Not bad at all. Come on. There we go. Like I said, it's unfortunate. I'll probably get it in one dungeon, Hopefully one dungeon. That way we can just move on. I was hoping to finish this tonight, but I don't think I'll be able to because the last 2 quests are for 2 individual dungeons and they take forever. At least based on my experience. Especially the last one takes quite a while. There's a lot of exposition, a lot of story that you cannot skip through because you're in a group. So everyone has to watch it even if you've seen it a million times. But it is what it is. Okay, well, come on. There we go. Commence. Let's see what we got. Oh. We've already seen this, so we can go ahead and just hop right in. Synced down to level 22, so I don't have half my abilities. That's perfectly fine. Why is everyone doing the cutscene? This person, no. 29. Bomb surge, maybe. Trying to see if I can, like... I really don't need that, honestly. If I end up needing it, I'll make another one. No point in using the Raptor stew on one dude. This means I probably won't get the other level out of it. I'll do another one, because sure I get a lot of experience for it, but not as much as I did a full dungeon. Come on. I don't know the cutscene being this long. Maybe it is. Maybe they're doing the same thing I did, where I watched the cutscene for the first time. Like I said, they're at level 29. There you go. One or more party member is new to this group. Get out of there. Alright, yeah, take a whole lot of damage because you didn't move. Much better. There we go. Something marked it. I'm gonna keep his foot away from you guys. That's my job here. And kaboom! Back over here. Break one is up. Get out of there, guys. Yeah, take him. Oh, that knight didn't get out. Ooh. There we go. Okay. 210,000 experience. I got some seals. I need to watch this. And we can move on. Frank and Keith with sparkles. That's probably the guy who's going to watch it the whole time. Yep. I'm almost going to leave now. I got one commendation, which is fine. So I got a lot of experience for that, but not... See, look. Close. So now we got to go again. It might take a little longer because the first one, this amount of experience is just for doing it the first time per day. So... And I still have to be level 49 to take the next dungeon, or the next job. Next quest, I can speak. How's everyone doing tonight? As you can see, I'm doing wonderful. I see you're lurking, Zodi. Hey, Paulina. See you there, too. I'm sure there's something to do in the meantime while waiting. Really isn't a whole lot. See if I can spend some time trying to fix my mic. Let's try this. Let's add, what was it? Seems like nothing's working. Look at that. Got back into a dungeon that quickly. Let's hope it's an actual dungeon this time. A trial would still be cool, but it just takes longer. I guess maybe around the same. Cool. Trials go faster and you get less experience for them. So I'm shooting for a dungeon here. Light party. What do we find? And look, Sunken Temple of Karn. One I haven't done yet. Perfect. This one's more annoying to get the full map. You kind of have to really know. There's like a little puzzle you have to worry about. I'm not going to worry about it. Maybe someone else will. Heal us with it, please. Heal me, please. Thank you. Alright, yeah. So heal time. Someone reminded me to appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, so I'm gonna get a level like real quick here. These little items over here, the helm of might over there. There's several of them to get to all of them to put in the right doors, to open the doors. As I recall, this is one of the few movies that has something like that. Everything else is just pretty straightforward. There we go. Shirt, which I will not be using. That gives 25% of my enmity to another player. That's only useful in it's only useful in multi-tank situations where you have to switch targets or switch tanks. Kill the bee. I'm focusing hardcore on the bee because it has an ability to final sting and it'll wreck anybody. Okay, that's the horse. You're a Dragoon, too. If we die, it's your fault. Maybe they didn't know each other. No, they're not even the same. That's a good thing, I guess. People from different realms can play with each other. Ta-da! Immune to stun. Did someone get the helm? I didn't even see if someone got the helm. There's the gem of affluence over there. There we go. That's first boss. So this one's an interesting boss. I'll grab this. This one's an interesting boss. He puts Doom on you. It's a debuff that if it counts down all the way, you die. So you have to stand on one of these tiles, whichever one's glowing at the time, in order to get that removed. Plus there's axe. There's always axe. Mow me down, is that what that is? Slow. Okay. Should be throwing out the first Doom pretty quickly here. Maybe 50% health he does it? Yep, there we go. So doomed everyone. You have 12 seconds to go stand on the boiling. Done. sometimes it'll change too, so it's always fun. Like, I'm running towards you, and then it changes to one I'm always running to. Alright, now the doom's out. Where is it? Over there? Yep, see it change sides already. Another one, eh? Oh, it changed. Right as I was on my way over. Oh, I thought he hit you with it. I didn't even see the debuff. Didn't pay attention. Just focus the boss. All the skill he has. Yep, just like that. Okay, and what did he drop? Nothing good for me, so I'll go ahead and just read it. Works for me. Now, these little things right here, you actually have to kill the stone faces on top of the tiles in order for the doors to remain open. If they does not work, then they will. Oh, that's cool. Yep, got the final sting. Bring me back. There we go, accept. Sucks how long it takes to get resurrected. Come here, stand on the thing. There we go. Down. You come over here. See, now I have a weakness, so I have for 1 minute less strength, dexterity, intelligence, and mind. So that's not good. But I think it'll be fine. What are you guys doing? If you die, it's your own fault. I'm the tank. You're not. No worries, Zodi. Hey, real quick. You watch me pretty regularly, so does everything sound okay? Apparently when I did a recent restart on my computer, all my sound settings for my phone got deleted. So I just want to make sure you can hear me just fine, you can hear the game just fine, and everything's just fine. Sometimes I gotta find earlier. Is it? Yeah. That I can fix, no problem. How about now? Is it better? Perfect. Thank you. Figured as much. Like for some reason, the settings I had to make it so that the microphone would only work when a certain amount of decibels went through it. Those are gone. So now it's probably picking up like everything with my fan and just a pain. As long as you can hear the game, it's fine. It's not showing up on my OBS as having any game sound, but I know that that's the way it was last time. Cool. So this boss is interesting. You get to fight him until his soulstone appears. You can't really see this. Oh, you fight the soulstone first. And then at a certain point, he becomes untankable. He starts running around and punching whoever he wants. So. Damage to him. All his soul stone is down. Now when it goes back, we just rinse and repeat. Yep, like I said, he goes untankable, so now everyone has to avoid their own stuff. One of the more annoying things for a tank. Everyone's died. It's not the healer's fault. It's just everyone just get hit by everything. This is pretty normal. Somebody always dies. Ooh, that hurt. That's what I can use reprisal because it'll do less damage to anybody. It's just not just me. Taking a lot longer than it should. The Dragoon is still down. There we go. We'll probably build another soul stone. Yep. One more soul stone. And then once stays alive, we should be fine. Temple Guardian is stunnable. Good to know. Get out of there, map. Jeez. Alright, let's finish him off. Whew. That was tougher than it needed to be. The sealer's on point. He's getting my recommendation. Oh, the eclipse. That should just say it. The other builder should say have the heart. Let me look at my suggestions. Okay, so now back to city target. More effective. I just hope this gives me another level when I finish it, because otherwise I have to do another one. Death Claws. Yep, I've already rolled greed 90. I've got 99 on my greed roll on that. Oops. Temple Croc. So this is where you start putting those. Come on. Where you start putting those stones in the pedestals and put them in the right one. And the door opens and you get like your loot. And what really sucks is, unless they changed it, you also have to do this later for a story mission. So I have to do it again. At least Lancer, get behind him. You get less damage from in front. You have a little area behind him. Probably gonna grab the other dude behind me on accident, but that's fine. Yep. Saw that coming. Alright, time to throw out some. Come on, everybody. Start doing some damage. Right, now this is where you get two of the stones and you put them in the right spot, and it opens the door without a fight. But if you didn't grab the right ones or didn't put them in the right order, then a fight ensues if you mess it up, which is fine. And the door opens up anyway. Okay, door opens, and then we get to see a boss. So if you weren't focusing on the story in the game, this is more like what it would be like, just farming dungeons for experience, gear, things like that. You're doing the same one over and over sometimes, especially when you get to raids. Alright, let me get my markers up. Where are my markers? There we go. Let's do this. The Adjudicator. Come on, get on your spot. Get the Mythril Verge. Fine. There we go. Oh, that died very quickly. Here, I'll help you guys with these ones. Just four of them show up at the same time. And it gets kind of nuts. Yeah, look at that. And yes, he can be stunned too. Or don't. Don't limit break. Fine with me. Pair of card duckbills. Of course, did not get the level out of it. What do we get? Aww. I was gonna give him a 2 combinations. So I was gonna give that guy a combination because he did a pretty dang good job. All right, well. One more, at least. ridiculous. Ah. Good to drink while I'm waiting. Oh, never mind. That didn't take very long. Hopefully it's at least a different one. Maybe Halatali. Get that one off my list. Nope. 1,000 Maws. Okay. Been here before. Ah. Skip. Yes. So next we're going to go left so we get the full map. Even less buttons available to me. Someone hasn't done this yet. I'm gonna eat again. My food's almost gone. There we go. Got the map. No, you do not need to go both ways. Obviously, I beat it before with one way, and you can beat it the other way too. Time for boss number 1. Go ahead and pick a fight. Nice, it can be slow. Double poison. Oh, my healer's on point. I also have these antidotes. Oh. Before I hop into the actual final dungeon for A Realm Reborn, I do need to remember to put my interact button on a hotkey. Which I will promptly forget to do so. It really helps get through the teleporters when there's like another beast talking to you. So you can't click on them very easily. Because what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to kill everybody on the way, but that place has been farmed so much that people just plow through it so fast. I'm just going to skip 90% of these enemies. And if you die, it's not even that big of a deal. The last two dungeons are like super easy. And after you finish them, they actually have their own separate roulette, which I think is pretty cool. That's another way to get more experience quicker. Yep. Hold them down. Alright, so we need one more, and it's down here. We only have 3 the magic photocells, so we need 4. So it's right there. Prisoner's Delight. Alright, now we can fight the second boss. Put my auto run on. Okay. Once you try to activate the terminal, he will show up. Everyone here? Cool. Yes, and fight. This one has ads. I'm slow. Oh, it's looking every 4 seconds now. Yeah, I'll throw that. Alright, now I'm going slow. Now I'm down to 2.5 seconds. Will be cooldown. Alright, let's open the door. Eternal Shade. Oh. think I may have had that once upon a time. Oh, I currently do have it. I have to pass. Curious if they can kill it without me helping out. If I only hit it with my shield. Yep. Just once, and they could not pull aiming off me. Ah, poison. Why did you put your weapon away inside of a dungeon? That's a silly thing to do. Even if you try to jump over it, you get hit with a debuff. A bassination door. Or bassination chamber door. Remember what bassination means? Told you in a few videos before. Anybody stuck? Don't fall here. I don't think anybody's stuck on the other side, so you can leave that one alone. Bassination means rituals or anything. I think I'll get the level from this. Hopefully. Skip cutscene, yes. I've already seen this one. I guess someone decided to go and jump down. And one person's viewing the cutscene. Yeah. They should have waited, because now they can't join us in the fight. Bad form to do that. No more defensive cooldowns available. Well, they're going to come out and find out that the fight's over. Nope. Or were they able to come in? Help to the fight. Looks like they're able to jump in. Still didn't get it. Here, I'll give it to you. Still didn't get it. I have to do another one. That's the only thing I rolled on, so I am out of here. Dang it. Is there a repair person in here? Something's breaking. I hate having to spend so much time just doing side stuff. But hey, I guess it's part of the game, right? Wait, why aren't these showing up on the map? Like, Ryandre has this one. I'll deal with that another time. Something on me broken, or something on me close to breaking? I'll go ahead and queue up for another one. Hooray. Now I need the adventurer need a tank. So it means I'll get more than enough. Hopefully it's a trial then. Repair gear. Repair all. Thank you. Cool. I don't have to worry about it. What do you have for me? Might as well grab all these. Poem Veil. The other one's probably to take on Ramu. Might as well do a few of these while I'm waiting. I'm trying to talk to him again. That teaches me how to glamour. And the other one says I need to buy a bottle of orange juice. Teach me how to dye my gear. Yay! And how to glamour. What do you have for me now? Oh, 15 Disciple of the Hand. I can get that one. Why did it give me a green beret? Oh, whatever. So now I have all these colors. You know what? There. You get to carry all these. Okay. Again. Oh, I need 50,000 experience, so might have to do a full-on dungeon. Well, let's hope. Nope, Titan. At least you get some good music, but dang. Seven sins. Probably his first time in here. Level 40. Eruptions. What? What kind of weapon do you have, sir? Can I not click on you? All right, back to it. Oh, I might get it. I'm gonna get a bonus just for being the adventurer in need as well. We'll see. I'm so close. Everyone knows. Good. Ow. There we go. Nice. That direct hit. just get knocked off, Dimitri? No, you're right over there. Block some of that. Nice. Get out of there, Kaboom. Nope. Pay attention. Why am I the first one over there, Dimitri? Come on. Did I get it? Did I get enough? Well, I guess while I'm running around doing stuff, I'm gonna head back to Limsa, see how much it takes to get my rank up. Because I'm getting some storm seals for these things. I got a bunch for being the adventurer in need. So the adventurer in need? No. Okay, so let's go back to Limsa, see how much it costs. Very annoying. I think they would have planned that better. That way you didn't have to worry about some of the side stuff. It reminded me of old school WoW, where there was like a chunk where you had to go through several locations across the world in order to like do a bunch of quests to level up, as opposed to, you know, just making it so it works out. New WoW doesn't do that, but Classic, there was like an area between, I think it was like either 30 and 40 or 40 and 50, where there were 3 zones you had to do in order to get up to the next tier. Come on. Alright. Grab this quest too. Yeah. How much? Is it 3,000 now? Okay. Gonna turn in this stuff now? Storm Sergeant 2nd class. Isn't that what I just got? Storm Private 2nd class. Okay. So no. That's the answer to that one. I'll turn this one in real quick. This right here, next to the 8th right. And then I'll hop back in the queue again. Don't care. This is PvP. Later. Alright, so now I have access to the PvP ones. But I don't care. Aha! The tank is in need. Go back to Limsa. Go get my next rank up. Like if you have some time to actually sit down and farm these things, you can get quite a bit. The fun part is if you have multiple classes that you're leveling at the same time, which one you're going to give the first day's clear to. Because the first day's clear gives you experience, a lot of it, but only for the first clear, so you can't get it per class, it's just once. But if you keep getting the adventure and need, then you get a lot of seals as well, which is very nice. Okay, Kidney Thief, you can stop doing. Okay. Alright. Real quick. What's the next one? Storm Corporal, I need 4,000. Okay. Okay, Copperville Mines. Copper. Real name. It's not made up at all. Totally legit. Okay. Okay. See if we can figure out a time. Keybind. Ah. So many keybinds. Hero says it's okay to pull more. I pull more. Oh, a little carbuncle back there. It's firing off stuff. Come on. Probably get the level like after the first boss. Watch. All I need to eat. Means I need to pick up more food too. I really don't care about the stats right now. I just want the extra 3% experience. So getting some cheap food, just a whole stack of it would be nice. I don't have any other food. None that I would use for rounds for crowd gathering. And even if I do get level 49, I could leave the party and just go do my thing, but that would be kind of a jerk move. So I'm not going to do that. Someone else get the fire sand. I'm going to pull these guys. Ah, wrong button. And I'm not paying attention. Got the fire sand? No, they did not. There we go. Time for this fight again. Fight waves of dudes. I'll take these dudes right here. The other dude should be spawning pretty soon here. Yep, there he is. There you go. Back here. Let's put this on. What? The chainmail is better than what I had. Okay. I was not expecting this stuff from something called Karn to be better than what I had. But here we are. I know we just get these guys, but I like getting this chest. There it is, level 49, so I can go take on that quest now. Second boss. Someone was gonna do it. Icarus Eye. Kill this frigate. Consider to destroy the blasting cap. You don't want that. Oops. Oh, I thought you were gonna resurrect me. Reminds me back my early WoW days. It wouldn't be a dungeon until I died. Yeah, swift cast then raise. It's a wonderful thing. Instant raise. I like everything out of there. When I get my Storm Sergeant up, when I can give a lot of these dungeon items in tournament for seals. So that I can keep them close to this place and have them around and not know what I need to do with them. I can speak. Yeah. Okay. Boss time. Alright, looks like everyone's ready. Aha, take that slow. Yeah, that guy goes and breaks down another wall so other things spawn, but if you kill this thing quick enough, it doesn't really matter. And done. And a bunch of seals. Oh, an orchestrion roll. I'm going to need on that. Heck yeah. Use. Okay, well. Nope, no combinations that time. Oh well, no big deal. Come on. Forgot where I was beforehand. Heck yeah, that's where I want to be. See if I have enough. Nope. Haha. Alright, but now we can get back to our regularly scheduled. Got about a little bit more than 30 minutes left. Let's see how much further we can get in the story. Excuse me. Hopefully there's enough story missions along the way to level 50 to get me to level 50 so I can take on the last couple. If not, I may have to do another series of dungeons just to get there, which I may not do on stream, but we'll see. I probably will. All right. Nice. Okay. Ah, no voice acting. All present? Then let us begin. We have received the details of the impending operation. In what promises to be the largest single counteroffensive in the realm's troubled history, the Alliance will strike at every Imperial stronghold standing upon Eorzean soil. As might be expected, the operation will be complex, but you need not commit its intricacies to memory. It is enough that each man understands his part and plays it to the best of his ability. I need to go fight someone. The finer instructions you will receive at each staging point. To begin, let us review the distribution of our forces. From west to east, the maelstrom of Limbs of Laminza, the immortal flames of Ul'dah, and the order of the twin adder of Gridania. Next, let us examine the locations of the Imperial strongholds. Near Limbs of Laminza, we have Castrum Occidens, situated in the eastern Vilbrand, and Castrum Marinum, which lies to the south and east in the midst of the Rotano Sea. Near Ul'dah, we have Castrum Meridianum to the north, and the coastal outpost of Cape Westwind, at Cape Westwind, which connects Castrum Marinum to the mainland by means of a Magitep transporter. Near Gridana, we have Castrum Oriens, which lies upon the eastern edge of the Twelveswood. And finally, in Mordona, we have Castrum Sentry, a thorn in the heart of Eorzea. Forthcoming operation will see Allied forces assault each of the aforementioned locations with the ultimate objective of destroying the Empire's new weapon housed within Castrum Meridianum. As one might expect of the Black Wolf's seat of power, Castrum Meridianum boasts all but impenetrable defenses. If we are to breach it, we must needs isolate it from its sister strongholds. To do otherwise would be to risk being caught between twixt hammer and anvil. The operation will comprise 4 distinct phases, all told. The first shall see us eliminate one of Black Wolf's most trusted lieutenants, Ratatin Sas Arvina. According to our intelligence, the Prefectus is due to visit the Imperial outpost at Cape Westwind for an inspection. When he arrives, we shall dispatch an elite adventurer unit to eliminate him. Malgazir, we would have you lead this assault. Ratatin is a peerless field tactician. Shorn of his leadership, the garrison at Castrum Occidens will be as a snake without its head. Phase 2 will see us sever Castrum Meridianum's primary lines of supply. As soon as Ratatin's presence is confirmed at the coast outpost, the Maelstrom will lay siege to Castrum Occidens. Oh. Thank you for the follow, Rob St. King. How's it going? At that very hour, the Leminson Armada, helmed by the Admiral herself, shall move to blockade Castrum Marinum. Meanwhile, in the Twelveswood, the Order of the Twin Adder will surround Castrum Oriens. And they'll have the Sylphs to help them. Phrixio's been waiting for a chance to avenge these ones. Thanks, Ida. Phase 3 shall see us neutralize Castrum Meridianum's defenses. Forming our main thrust, the Immortal Flames will march against the stronghold with all their strength. While the enemy's eyes are thus drawn outwards, another elite adventurer unit shall infiltrate the Castrum. Its mission? To disable the Magitech field generator which protects the Praetorium, a fortress within a fortress wherein the Ultima weapon is believed to be housed. Malkazar, we would have you take command once more. Meanwhile, the Order of the Twin Adder will blockade the railway which connects Century and Meridianum, preventing the timely arrival of reinforcements from Mordona. A wise precaution. Thanks, Papalimo. The monstrous locomotive which runs back and forth between the two castra is capacious enough to transport a small army by all accounts. It is well the Garleans do not think to give it wings. Everyone gets to talk. I'm not even reading the names. I'm just going to read what they're saying. Once Meridianum's defenses have been compromised, the operation will enter its 4th and final phase. This will see the Immortal Flames enter the stronghold and suppress the remnants of the enemy garrison, allowing Malkazar's unit to pass unopposed into the Praetorium, where they will locate and destroy the Ultima weapon. By this feat shall the operation be deemed a success. In addition to the Grand Companies, we can count upon the support of a variety of other parties, from the Pirates of Limza Lemeza to the Moniturists of Ul'dah. In all, the operation will involve no fewer than 12 major factions. Legend holds that the Archons were 12 in 1 and 1 in 12. It is for this reason that our grand endeavor has been dubbed Operation Archon. Countless free companies have also pledged their swords, and more join us by the day. At long last, all of Eorzea is rising as one. As before, we Scions shall work in concert with the grand companies. Ida, Papalimo, Y'shtola, pray accompany your respective organizations on their missions. Yeah. Oriange, I would have you represent us in Ul'dah. Reassure the financiers that they have made a sound investment. When that is done, pray return here and aid in the coordination of our forces. Tataru, please assist Oriange in any way you are able, and ensure that everyone is kept abreast of the latest developments. Yeah. Minfilia, Sid and I shall accompany the main host in an advisory capacity. It will be our task to analyze intelligence as it comes into our possession, and make the necessary recommendations to command. As Alphino mentioned, you are to lead the elite unit of adventurers whose task it will be to see each of the Operation Archon's main objectives fulfilled. Yours is the most important role of all, and like to be the most dangerous. Pray choose your party well, and stint not in your preparation. Choose my party well, you mean use the party finder? They'll pick the party for me. The battle for the future of the realm is about to begin. Together, let us show the Black Wolf the power of a united Eorzea and the power of nods. Yeah. Pray report to the Immortal Flames encampment situated to the north of here when you are ready to be briefed on your first mission. I cannot stress this enough, but please be careful. May you walk in the light of the crystal. I think it's nice that the first place to go to is like right around the corner. Ho ho ho. Aw, I have to click. Aw. Silly goose. Come on. I'm about to say, it's just Vesper Bay. I didn't get any upgrades from that, did I? No, I did not. You are welcome, Malchazar Earthbiter of the Scions. As communications officer, it falls to me to issue you your orders and provide guidance on forthcoming missions. Your first mission is to infiltrate the Imperial outpost at Cape Westwind and eliminate Prefectus Retatinsas Arvina. All participating units are now in position and awaiting your arrival. Please proceed to the staging point and report to Lieutenant Adalbert. This is but the first step in our bid to purge the realm of the Garlean menace. I shall pray for your success. Oh. While I'm on the way, I'm gonna really destroy these guys. I'm like almost 30 levels above these guys, so they're kind of really easy. What are you doing? Later. I haven't done this in forever, but it doesn't really matter. Sucks that they don't update those to include the expansions. It's just for the original Realm Reborn. Giggling Dragon Toad. Okay. Up and up. And here we go. So you're Malchazar Earthbiter, the fearless adventurer who's to lead the assault. We've been expecting you. Our Maelstrom friends report that Retatinsas Arvina departed Castrum Occidens a bell ago. And sure enough, a convoy of Imperial airships landed here just now. The likelihood is high that our target was aboard one of the vessels. I have dispatched scouts to verify his presence before we strike. Command to all units, requesting status report. This is Antlion 1. Target has not been sighted. Remember when I played Final Fantasy IV and we run into the Antlion? I didn't know what an Antlion was. I was, I guess, too young or whatever. And I pronounced it the Aunt Leon for whatever reason. My brother made fun of me forever for it. This is Antlion 2. Likewise, target has not been sighted. But we sure have. Antlion 3. We've got nothing for you neither. This is Antlion 4. Nothing to report as of... Wait. Disregard previous message. Target sighted. I say again, target sighted. Understood. Hold your position. Nod. Nod. There's some nods. Heck yeah. They can nod at me now too. Attention all units. This is Lieutenant Adalbert Cotter. The first step of Operation Archon begins with us. Should we falter here, all hope of victory will be lost. 'Tis no small burden, yet know that I believe in all of you. So believe in yourselves, and together we will blaze a path for our brothers and sisters of the Alliance to follow. We will create multiple diversions and disperse the enemy garrison. That should give your people a chance to breach their defenses. Go now, Malkazar, and bring us Ratatan's head. May Rhalgr grant you strength. Commence diversionary maneuvers. Words. Diversionary maneuvers. Examine the gate barring entry to the innermost sector of the outpost. So I have to run through enemies. Alright, Cape Westwind. So that's going to be a trial. Yep, clear selection. Throw in Cape Westwind. And then here we go. What did it say? It has come to light that Ratatan Sarvina, Praefectus Castrorum of the 14th Legion, is scheduled to inspect the Imperial outposts of Cape Westwind. Although native to a territory subjugated by the Empire, Ratatan's prowess as a field tactician has won him a station of great authority within the Garlean military. Such a formidable enemy general will surely prove an obstacle to the Alliance efforts to purge the realm of the Imperial menace. For the first phase of Operation Archon, you have been entrusted to the mission of infiltrating the Imperial outpost and striking him down. This is going to be a full group. It's going to be 8 people. 2 tanks, 2 healers, as you can see here, and 4 DPS. Full party. There he is. It would appear we have unexpected guests. Now, where have I seen you before? Ah, but of course, the man who felled the mighty Titan. This is the Icon Slayer. I see. The commotion without is not but a diversion. Allow me to hazard a guess. By eliminating me, you hope to undermine the garrison at Occidens. A bold strategy, but to be sure. But have you the strength to see it to fruition? Leave us. None of you are a match for him. Send word to Castrum Occidens. Let them tell them the Lemenzins are coming. At once, my lord. Dead. 15 years have come and gone since Lord Van Balthazar first set foot in Eorzea, yet his ambition for the realm burns as strong as it ever did. Know you what it fuels adventure? The desire to deliver the people from their suffering. The lands he has conquered were all beset with problems, poverty, starvation, lawlessness, and strife. My homeland was no exception. Had my lord not reached out and claimed it for the empire, it would eventually have destroyed itself. But under his sage leadership, my people enjoyed such peace and stability as we had never known, and he only desires the self-same for the people of this realm. Under his rule, Eorzea would be free from the shackles which bind it, the shackles of false faith. There would be no feeble leaders to misguide the masses, no icons to bleed the realm dry. True peace would reign, and the people would be free to live their lives without fear of persecution or oppression. Should you doubt the truth of my words, I bid you look upon me. I am no son of Garlemald, yet Lord Van Balthazar saw fit to raise me to a station of great honor. He measures a man not by his birth, but by his worth. Such is his sense of justice. By the grace of his excellency, I am where I was born to be, upon the field of battle. He has given me a noble cause to fight for, and worthy adversaries to smite. I am not wont to bear my steel needlessly, but if you are deaf to reason, in the name of Lord Van Balthazar, I, Ratatan Sarvina, do swear to strike you down. There we go. Everyone's waiting for me. I have suffered none to oppose Lord Van Velsen. My shields are impregnable, join the countless challengers who have dashed themselves against them. Look at how shiny, so many people. Yeah, I'm gonna use some of my enemy. Here, I'll take the easy job of you, so you can take the boss. I have officially called the off tank of this tank. He's the main tank, and I'm the off tank. Your defeat will bring Lord Van Velsar's blah blah blah. Whatever. Though it cost me my life, I will strike you down. Remember, Tatsun is down. Cool. Gas pants. Forgive me, I have failed you. Lord Van Balsam, no! No combinations. That's fine. I wasn't expecting any. That light. The Magitech transporter. Balcazar, are you there? What news of Ratatan? Fallen? With this deed, you have sown the seeds of our ultimate victory. The fading of that light presages an end to the Empire's tyranny. Ratatan Sansarvina is no more. Let the next phase of Operation Archon commence. Hurrah! Tis I. It seems you've done it again, Malcazar. I'd raise a tank or two, but I'm afraid we've no time to savor the victory. There is still the small matter of infiltrating Castle Meridianum and destroying the ultimate weapon. The ultimate weapon, sorry. I know. No rest for the preternaturally gifted. Now stop feeling sorry for yourself and make your way back to the Immortal Flames encampment. The communications officer will issue you your orders. I'll be waiting for you with the main host. I'm going to nod when no one's watching. Look, Heidelin, your minion comes, bringing the light. Alas, the gate to the void already stands open. Soon darkness shall consume all, and you shall bow down before the one true God. The Perfectus slain? Regrettably so, my lord, and at the hand of the Icon Slayer, if the Centurion who survived the attack is to be believed. Ratatan. Where were his men when he faced the enemy? Fleeing, even as their commander yielded up his last breath? If it should prove they questioned his right, I cannot speak for them, my lord. Beg pardon, my lord, but there is more. The Maelstrom has laid siege to Castrum Occidens. Likewise, the Crimson Fleet moves to blockade Castrum Marinum. So this is their answer. Very well, we shall crush them as we crush the icons. Go forth and show them the futility of their resistance. Yes, my lord. Let's use this to get back. This will be faster. Scion Earthbiter, your deeds this day are an inspiration to us all. With the death of the Prefectus, Operation Archon has entered its second phase. Even as we speak, the Maelstrom moves to blockade Castrum Occidens and Castrum Marinum. And far to the east, in the Black Shroud, the Order of the Twin Adder advances upon Castrum Oriens. Already you have done much to advance our cause. Performing such feats is worthy of song. But if our plan is to exceed, more is required of you. Let me know when your preparations are in order, and I shall relay to you the particulars of your next mission. I will definitely take that. Thank you. Phase 2 of the operation is presently in motion. Our brothers and sisters of the Maelstrom are holding their own against Garlean forces upon Vilbrand and the Ratano Sea. Ere long, the third phase will begin, and you must take to the field once more. The Immortal Flames shall strike at Castrum Meridianum by way of a diversionary maneuver. While the Garleans are thus locked in battle, you are to infiltrate the stronghold and bring down the Magitech field that surrounds the Praetorium. The staging point for the mission lies in the shadow of Castrum Meridianum in northern Thanalan, and that is where you must go. On your way there, however, I'd ask that you make a brief stop at Camp Bluefog, one of our key outposts in the area. The garrison, I am told, is in low spirits, and would do our troops well to see the hero of Cape Westwind appear before them. For the good of our cause, please stoke the fire in their hearts. Good thing I spent some time getting that, so I can just teleport right to it. Cracked fist. Private Earthbiter, yours is the most welcome presence here at Camp Bluefog. Logistically speaking, we are ready to march on Castrum Meridianum at a moment's notice. Alas, while our troops are here in body, their minds are anywhere but. The garrison's mood is dark, so daunting is the prospect of joining what may prove to be the bloodiest battle in history. But with a hero such as you walking among them, we may yet rekindle the dwindling embers within their souls. More busy work. Oh, I need to open that. Get a better weapon, and probably a better shield too. Yep. Alright, cracked fists. Private Earthbiter, I mentioned that I was hoping you might raise the flagging spirits of the men and women of our garrison. Worry not, it is no unnecessarily laborious task we ask of you. The mere presence of a hero such as you walking in their midst would no doubt serve to restore in them a measure of morale. And so I ask of you this. Make your way to the cerulean processing plant and report to General Raban once you've arrived. And Godspeed, Private Earthbiter. Our troops are counting on you. Oh, they removed the need to talk to people. Makes this go a little bit faster. Still, I have a feeling that the next mission might be a level 50 mission, which means there's going to be more dungeons ahead. I need to go up here anyway and get this Aetheryte. I don't have that one yet. Basilisk. Raban. Maybe I do need to talk to him. Well, if it isn't the hero who brought down the Prefectus, it's good to have you with us, friend. As you can see, the mood about the camp here is grim at best. I was hoping that your presence alone might serve to raise the spirits some. Unfortunately, it seemed that many are too occupied wallowing in their fear and self-pity that they have yet to even notice you have arrived. Might I ask you to make the rounds and share a few words of encouragement to those men and women whose spirit falters? I had mind to do it myself, but I am quite certain it would carry more weight coming from you. Once you have seen to the others, go and do the same for Edelstein. No matter what he may claim, the lieutenant would also be better for a bit of rousing. Trust me, I know. So I do have to do a little bit of busy work. But first... grab these. Okay. Now let's go talk to people. Let's go to the far one first. No, I'll do him last because he's right next to the other dude. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. And psych. Yeah! The Garleans are not near as frightening as you. I'd sooner face a vanguard while naked as my name day. Someone bought some chocobo gear. Look at that. It's pretty. I'm fine, truly. Nothing to worry about. Just a mild case of battlefield nerves. Psych him up. Yeah, I break my feet, my fast on Garleans, and right now I'm very hungry. Ridiculous. I eat Garleans for breakfast. The oft-rumored hero. Doubtless you will single-handedly save us all. Yeah! Look at me flex. Your stirring gesticulation has reawakened me to my purpose. Hero, no. I'll fight tooth and nail to protect the realm. You would stoke my fighting spirit as you did our recruits? Aha, a kind offer, but hardly necessary. I assure you, the fire in my heart rages as strongly as it ever has. Psych. My Roger, without my realizing it, the fire of my resolve had grown dim, but thanks to you it burns red hot once more. If needs be, I shall lay down my life to secure victory for Eorzea. I get to pick some better stuff. Oh, they're all level 9. That was the tanking one. Or they're level 50. Yep. So I'm gonna have to do some more dungeons in order to get to level 50 in order to take on let's see how many more there are. Which one is this one called? Rock the Castrum? Yep, there's only 2 more quests before the end of that. And now, forced to do it. But that will have to be for another time, because it is time for my stream to end. So if anybody's out there that enjoyed what you saw, thank you for coming. Please throw me a follow if you haven't already. It is free for you to do, and it really helps me out. I will be uploading this video to YouTube for your viewing pleasure. Thanks again, Zodi, for helping me with my sound equalization. And you guys have a great evening.